A pleasant mid-April afternoon from the Owl Athletic Complex. Milder temps today and the sun is out. How about that? Good day for baseball as the Keene State Owls will take on the Western Connecticut State Wolves. This was supposed to be played originally 9 days ago on Saturday, April 5th. But due to field conditions in Danbury has been moved around a little bit. And now playing here on a Monday afternoon, ball one to Evan Callis. The 3-2. And he's going to poke it into left. It's going to get down a base hit or into right. Scoring from third is Cali, and the Owls take an early 1-0 lead. So Chatfield, after fouling it off himself, comes through with an RBI single, and Keene's in front early. Certainly a lengthy inning. Chatfield still holding. Reyna rolls over this one to second. It gets through. Chatfield dancing off second, maybe trying to distract him. Another grounder here to second. He's going to go for the tag, and it pops out. Oh, and now hung up here. They got to run here. Try to go home. It's going to try, and he's safe. Back to first. They're going to check on Filet, and he's back in. So another play involving the second baseman, Valley. He went for the tag there on Ethan Reyna. It popped out of the day. Here it is. And he gets it. 3 pitches and 1 out. So Hannah down swinging, working pretty fast. Here it is. Called strike 3. Burkle rung up looking. Here's the full count pitch. Gonna get a grounder instead. Filet, nice scoop. Fires in time. 1 away. 3-2. And he gets him, swing and a miss. So Corcoran down. That's the 3rd K of the afternoon already for Shea Zena. Fires the 2-2. Called strike 3, his 4th K of the afternoon. And it comes in a big spot. That's a big first out. It's the 0-1, and it's going to be grounded instead to second. Anderson will fire on in time. The run does score from third, and the lead cut in half. It's now 2-1. All with a 1-1. Filet will pop this one into left. It's going to dunk down for a base hit. So Filet now 1 for 2. And he goes after the first one, hits it in the air to center. Hannah back on it. Going to make the catch. The runner, though, will tag. That's Filet. He's going to score easily, and the Owls lead back to 2. It's 3-1 now. A 3-1. And he's going to pop this one up. It's probably going to get him out of the inning. And, oh, no, it won't. It's dropped. Now they got another runner hung up in just a similar situation. They're going to throw home. That ball gets away. And another run is in. Verano scores. And it's 4-1 Owls. It was just dropped there at first base by Thomas Keogh. And just the sloppy infield defense continues for the Wolves. Instead he's not, and now Ehlers pops this one into left. Coming in on it, it's dying, and it gets down. Another run is in. In fact, both runs are in, and Ehlers to second base. And that one just died there in front of Solonia. 2-2. Foul tip to the mitt and held on to by Cali. That's strike 3. Out, here it is. And he's gonna get a grounder right back to Zena. Flips to second for 1 and on to first for 2. A double play to end the inning. So Shea Zena works around the leadoff walk. 1-0. And he goes after this one and grounds it into right field. Another base hit. Filet 2 for 3 on the afternoon. 1-1. Going to be grounded over to short. Burkle charges on it, flips to first, not in time. Should be an infield hit for Luke Anderson, and the bases are loaded if he can get it. 1-2. Called strike 3. So Solonia rung up for the 2nd time today on strike in the first run for the Wolves. And now he's going to pop this one up into center. Ehlers camped under. It's not very deep. The runner's going to try and tag. No, he bluffs. Throw hits the cutoff man, and there's 2 away. The pitch. And he hits it in the air to right. Reyna, though, is camped under it. He makes the catch. And Shea Zena with masterful job there to get around the bases loaded, nobody out situation with no runs allowed. And Ehlers stings that one into center, a base hit. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he gets him. Swinging on just 4 pitches, so big second out. Overcast.
That's for sure.
He's going to ground it to McHugh, who will fire. Nice pick there by Chatfield, and that is the inning. Conley with nice work.
Yeah, great job by Liam Conley right there.
0-2, strike 3 called. Burkle not happy. He's rung up once again, looking, and there's 2 away. 2-2, and he gets him swinging.
Getting some success with that elevated fastball.
Yeah, he came in with 2 outs in the 5th. They're talking about zeros. This might get a run in for Keene. It looks like it's going to, as Anderson will trot around third and score to make it 7-1 on an RBI single from Evan McHugh.
Yeah, big hit by Evan right there.
Couldn't really handle it cleanly at short. And now Ehlers hits this one in the air center. Hanna's back on it. And that ball is gone.
Yeah.
A home run for Tommy Ehlers. Thought it was going to stay in, and it clinks off the top of the wall. His 4th of the season to make it 9-1 Owls, and they really bust this thing open here in the 8th.
I don't know what they call those today, Ryan, but back in the day we used to call them 747s. That's what that reminded me of, 747 missile. Not real high, but struck real well, and got out of the yard in a hurry. 2 pretty good swings and at that bat, he got 2 good pitches to hit.
So that is actually not his 4th, that's his 3rd of the year. Oh, and Anderson just stole him blind. And now they're going to send the runner home, and it's going to work. Wow. So Finley comes in to score from 3rd after the throw down to 2nd from the pitcher Andrews, and the Owls do hit 10 here today. We're known too that Frezza obviously pinch hit, and he's now behind the dish. Strike 3, Salonia down on just 3 pitches, and there's 2 away here in game 1. Obviously the run at 2nd means nothing. Ground ball, it's gonna find its way through the hole. Hanna rounding 3rd, he's gonna score easily. So that'll make it 10-2.
It looks like he got bad contact there.
Ehlers running after it. Oh, and he can't get it. It dunks down just in front of the track. The runner going to try to score all the way from first. Burkle, and he will.
Looks like Tommy lost that in the sun.
Yeah, I thought he had a beat on it too, as they were able to get some runs across to make the game a little closer. That one's hit in the air to center, and Ehlers is going to have to throw it in quickly, but that's going to be another run. And it's a 6-run game now, 10-4, all with 2 outs. 0-1 from Pilardi. Hit in the air to center. Ehlers coming in on it, and he will make the catch, and that is the ball game. The Owls take game 1 by commanding 10-4 final and improve now in the conference to 4-2, 11-13 overall. We'll have game 2 coming up for you in about 30 or so minutes. Game 1 was a success for the Owls. They look to continue that dominance here in game 2. They took game 1 by a final of 10-4. But game 2 of this doubleheader against Western Connecticut State is coming up next.
For sure.
Cowley hits it off the glove of the 3rd baseman and into left field. Just got off of Joseph Rose's glove. 1-2. Has to get out of the way of that one. Good stop though by Cowley.
Yeah, great stop there.
2-2. That one runs in.
Runner goes.
Yeah, runner is gonna get caught. Trying to go to second base. Thought that Keogh was gonna get in there safely, but Cowley guns him down after the wild pitch.
No RBIs on the season. Only 2 hits. So.
And now he's called out for strike 3 there. That is the 2nd K of the afternoon so far for Bureau. Cowley. He's going to show bunt, gets it down. The throw is going to go to 3rd, and it gets away. And that's how the Owls are going to get on the board this afternoon. More wild play, and now another run trying to score. He will. To 3rd and sliding in with a bunt is Luke Anderson, and it scores 2.
I mean, we can't have drawn it up any better. I mean, we pretty much predicted that exactly. I mean,
for at least another run here from Cowley. He's going to ground it to the shortstop. Nice play, but he's got no play. Runner does stay put at 3rd. So Burkle able to stop it and keep it in the infield. Most they have in an inning as that one's flied in the air to center. Make the catch there, and tagging from 3rd is Anderson. He will score easily. It's 3-0 Keene State on the sac fly at the center fielder, Hannah. Kelly's still not going. Ehlers lines it into center field, the base hit. Oh, and it's misplayed. It gets past Hannah there in center. Callie is going to round third and try to score, and he will easily with no throw. And Ehlers into second. It looked like Hannah just slipped and fell.
Yeah, that's a dreadful play for Hannah. I mean,
Chatfield goes after that one in the air to right. Back on it. He can't find it. Where is it? It's out of here. It doesn't matter. A home two-run shot in the 6th of the season for Jonathan Chatfield makes it 6-0 Owls.
all 6 runs being scored in this inning, and that's the second time we've called it. We called the bunt in the start of the inning. Now we've called the home run.
I know.
What is going on today?
They called a home run here on. JJ and Teddy called, or JJ and Cody called a home run here back on Saturday for Otis Fillet. Teddy earlier in the season called the first home run of the year for Tommy Ehlers, so it just seems to be some magic. Almost certainly going to bat around here as Reyna hits one in the air to right. Mulhall can't find it again. It's over his head. Zena had to stop, and he's going to round third anyway. The throw to the plate is not in time. And to third goes Ethan Reyna. Wow. Finley stays alive with a 1-2 and now pokes that one in the air to center. Hannah looks like he's got it. He does make the catch. Tagging from third and scoring easily, though, is Reyna with a sac fly. That's the first RBI of the season for Derek Finley. He gets it done with a sac fly. Keene stayed up now 8-0.
And strike 3 there for Pirog. Down early in the count, gets him swinging. And strike 3. That's the second time in a row Pirog gets the batter swinging. Nice little base hit. Does exactly that down the first base line into right field. Runners will score 2. The Wolves get 2 back on a 2-out rally following that leadoff walk to the soon-to-be, when they lost, national champs, as that ball goes into right field for a base hit for Evan Callie. Grounded into the middle through the gap. He'll get 1, scores the runner, McHugh, to put that 9th run on the board for Keene State. Ehlers gets that base hit down the middle. Gets him swinging for strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Owls. A fantastic start for Lang as we go into the bottom of the top of the 5th inning. And it is down low for ball 4. That'll score a run. It's Fillet coming in to touch home plate after getting nailed in the head, getting some treatment from the trainers. He gets himself on the board. Now we've got Evan McHugh up. Takes a hack at it. It's into right field, and it drops. Just absolutely dies when it hit the ground. Second baseman Ryan Valley and right fielder Charles Mulhall couldn't really figure it out as that gets another run on the board. And it was the ground out to start the inning. As Ehlers, it drops again. It'll score 1, and it'll score 2. As McHugh moves over to third base, Tommy Ehlers gets himself a single and a 2-run RBI for his 3rd hit of the game. 1 for 3. As he hits a line drive out into right field, scores another run. As Ehlers moves over to third, Chatfield gets himself an RBI to send the Owls to their 14th run of the game, just through 5 innings. Hannah checks. Called strike 3. Second strikeout of the day for Lang. Ball's hit into the shortstop, makes the play, throws it over to first, and got him. As we end the inning, 3 up, 3 down for Keene State. To get out of here and go home early, as that is hit into left field and can't make the play. Runners are gonna go. Rosa gets a double and 2-runner RBI. As now it's 14-4. Swung on into center field. And the catch is made. And he'll throw it over to first. And they get him at first. Wow, a great play there. Nichols deals fly ball into right field. And that's gonna do it here at the Owls Athletic Complex. Keene State 14, WestCon 4. Keene State gets the sweep today in this doubleheader matchup rescheduled against WestCon.